Test these, test. Okay. Let's see here. Just test that out really fast. Test these, test. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, so I'm gonna test the game with a pimped out character. Okay. With a mage, it was basically impossible. This is what an endgame Korean warrior, I guess, is like. So let's start with TOI-1F. Somebody told me to go to the Tower of Oman. I don't know if that's TOI, just mistranslated or what, but let's start from the beginning. Now TOI only goes to the 10th or 11th floor, I guess. I've got 2,300 ancient clear potions. I mean, I don't see how I could fail. So, and if I somehow do manage to fail here, well, are you fucking serious? Things are actually dealing a shitload of damage to me? Why? I've got negative 105 AC and I'm getting my ass kicked. So what am I doing wrong? Okay, so far so good. I'm gonna stand in one place for a moment and figure out what's going on here. Okay, Ebony Wand works. Let's try something different. Let's use that. That's an AoE ability apparently. That's a buff. This seems to be an attack ability. Let's move this to here. Really, I just wanted to get to the boss of the first floor. It's gonna be a while, apparently. At least there's a map. Right? Alright. Let me see here. I wonder if I can just outrun everything at this point. Combo, okay, so just a combo buff. Wonder if the mini-map actually shows me where the next area is, like, it's an Ungoliant. Dude. There's not much I can do at this point. You're telling me this AoE ability is like a 5-second downtime? I mean, that still hurt really badly. I may as well, right? I may as well AoE my way out of here. That works. That works quite well, actually. Okay. Why does the first floor of TOI seem so big? Like, actually gigantic. got some zells and dies apparently. Oh, it even says in the name if it's blessed or not. That's cool. That's not the next floor. Well, this is going to be a while. I'm kind of just going to have to take my time, apparently. So they drop shining scales here. Okay. I wonder if I can end telly. It's a B telly. Okay, there we go. So I need to go to the middle. I need to go to the middle because that's where the next floor is. I could have guessed that. I just didn't know where that information was on the UI, but now I do. This thing's double hasted. Oh, and it's okay. I mean, for all I know, maybe that staircase does work, even though it looks broken. It could just be an animation error. Who knows? No, it's not an animation error. It's definitely broken. Yeah. Okay. So the reality of the situation is that your best bet is to AoE and run. It uses very little mana, 5 mana, like 10 HP apparently, and it does wonders. You know, a shitload of damage. This is actually better than a mage. Hey, that's not bad. Let's see if I can use a brave, because apparently this character uses braves, even though it's a different class altogether. Not too sure why. I have no clue where the brave pots are either. No clue where I put them. Okay. Wait a minute. Can I not go to the next floor? Is this the only floor that there is? Like, there's floors 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 top floor, but that means that this is the only floor. The boss is on this floor, meaning I just have to explore, right? That makes more sense, I think, maybe. Okay, so let's continue exploring. I wonder where it could possibly be. Holy Christ. I overweighted it all? 31%? I've actually gone down weight-wise. Huh. These things still hit for a shitload no matter what. Even with like infinite AC and like 100% magic res, it's still terribly painful. I mean, can I randomly teleport? Oh, I have 24 1F scrolls. Wait, what? Do they give 1F scrolls? Is that what's going on here? Why can't I see loot? Like, why can't I see drops down here? Oh, that's why. Okay, that makes all the sense now. Okay. I'm going to guess that the boss is up. It's just such a big area, it's going to be hard to find. At the same time, I mean, I'm going to be kind of pissed off if it's not up and I'm searching for nothing. I feel like I've been doing this for at least 10 or 15 minutes now. To the point where the Braves have lost effect. 5 minutes? Okay. I've been doing this for quite a while. We just spawn the goddamn boss? Okay. This is the last area I'm going to check, and then I'm going to move to another floor. Okay, I would basically say it's explored. Like there's nothing here. Come on. Pretty much it. Even if it was up here somewhere, I mean, there's just charisma amulet. Alright, back to town. Let's try another area. Knight's consumables, whatever that is. Let's re-up on potions. Transformation. What? Ah, here we go. Nice. Okay. And for shits and gigs. Are you telling me that I can't use the blessed scroll of enchant weapon on this item? Okay, so let that be known. You need apparently a higher level of enchant for certain stuff. It's not just C die, C or B, C die, N die, or Bezel, whatever. Whatever, you know what I'm talking about. There's more than that. It's kind of like Lineage 2 now. You know, if this is the top floor, then most likely this will be straightforward, right? Okay. How dead am I? Very dead. So you're telling me that bosses are now considered world bosses? Like, I can be level 80 and I can't solo any of them? Huh. Let's try this again. Double break. What if there's a way to make this easier? Level 80 Death Knight. And when I say easier, it's already like handed to me, but it's still basically impossible. This is a very team-oriented lineage. I'll go over the items that I'm using towards the end. You can kind of assume that whatever I am using is incredibly OP, and you'd be right. What the hell is a sandalwood bar? Okay. Just looking for escape to Giran scrolls, if I even have them. I don't think I do, so apparently I'm gonna have to use let's just go to TOI and then escape from TOI. Yeah, of course that'll work, right? Yeah, that took me right back to Giran. Okay. Easy peasy. I believe I had a consumable that would buff me for a lot of extra damage, MR, health, whatever. Everything kind of looks the same though. Everything is just overly flashy. I can't tell everything apart, or anything apart. In other words, it all looks the same. Oh, escape to Garen scrolls right there. Okay. Okay. There we go. Coma of Shining Growth. Whatever the fuck that is. Let's try this again. This time let's try 10 and 9F. No video game. Immortal Necromancer? Okay, dude. I can't even heal through this damage if I wanted to. Like, hold up, video game. Dude, quit it. Quit it. Why is that Spar toy hitting me from half a screen away, man? Oh my god. I don't even want to find the boss at this point. Like, I can't handle it as is. I guess that's better. Okay, it's not bad. Come on. At least the snipers have such low health they die in one hit. Oh, I'm fucked. Okay. Let's try this again. One, it gets annoying every time I die. I have to re-meet up. Otherwise, your regeneration just does not work. Two, everything hits for like 500 damage. I don't know why everything hits for 500 damage. I'm assuming that's just Lineage now, but I'm decked out. Like, let's go over the gear I'm using. Supposedly this is end game gear. I've got 111 AC, negative 111 AC. I've got supposedly plus 10 fidelity weapons, 2 fidelity weapons equipped. I don't know what a commander helm does because apparently it doesn't show the stats of the item. Strength t-shirt, destroyed plate mail, 15 AC. I don't know what damage 15 over 12 does. Maybe it adds 15 damage. Plus 7 a melee hit. So that adds damage. A shitload of damage. A cloak probably with just AC, AC, AC. Belt of Force. We can assume Belt of Force adds damage. This adds 7 damage. Melee hit. Two damage to all types of damage. With melee hit, some HP recovery. Apparently that adds magic hellfire, whatever that is. Okay. So maybe having resistance would help. It would also help if everything was properly translated. Let's try this again, I guess. Okay. Let's actually move these all to the same spot so I can find them easier. There we go. Can I drop those? You cannot drop those. Okay. Okay. Let's go to the 10th floor, shall we? Arrogant harpy. This doesn't seem right. This really doesn't seem right. And I got killed by normal shit. We're talking easy shit. I went from 2,000 HP to 0 in like 4 creatures. I can honestly say I'm not having too much fun. This is actually terrible. Holy fuck. It's not even like this is... It's not even like this requires skill, because it's not about skill. It's literally just mouse clicking and clicking the same button on my keyboard over and over. I guess technically I could run from those creatures and just die to another incoming creature to try and escape, but it's all the same thing, technically. You're gonna die regardless. You have no chance in hell. It's no wonder why people decked me out. I kept thinking I don't need another like 20, 30 damage. That's too much. In reality, you won't survive even with an extra like 1,000 damage because you're taking too much damage. Come on, get this shit off my screen. I think it's the lack of healing that really fucks the game up. Because these healing potions, they only give you like 100 HP. They only give you 100, yet like most people have like 2,000 HP now. So wouldn't or shouldn't they heal for more? At least like 300? Potions didn't scale. Okay, so that gives us mana. Counter barrier. The sniper seems to be hitting me through the wall. Black Knight of Darkness. Oh, okay then. Rank 1 to 10. So now I can use the rank polymorph scroll, apparently. It would be nice if that would help, but I don't think it is. I don't even know which one it is at this point. There they are. Apparently that is the rank polymorph. It looks like the same character, just a little bit brighter, I guess. There we go. Okay, back to Giran. Back to Giran. Avoid TOI. Maybe TOI is too overpowered. Maybe I can go somewhere else, like... These are apparently very powerful. They're in red. For some reason, when I click escape, it doesn't remove my inventory. I'm not sure why. That was easier than the other area. Plus, these aren't aggressive, meaning this isn't nearly as bad. This isn't nearly as obnoxious. I just want to find a boss. That's it. Just a boss. Just want to test it out. And for shits and giggles, I'm just curious. I mean, that's a good question, right? Should monsters be dealing 200 to 500 damage? Are they always going to do that? Or is there going to be some kind of balance down the road? Okay. Let me see here. There we go. And tallies. Thank you. F9. This should be the second floor, right? This is the first floor. This is also the first floor, I bet. That's the goddamn floor. That's the goddamn first floor. I don't want to sound like a dick, but I kind of hate the new Lineage. There's something about it that feels awful. It feels awful. That's just my opinion. Don't take my opinion as fact, because it's not. It's just an opinion. So I recommend you try this so you can also understand how stale it feels. It's not a good stale, it's a bad stale. It's kind of like having a cast on your arm, and instead of removing it, you put on an even heavier, pricklier cast. That's what it feels like. You'd rather go back to the first cast that you've been using for a while, even though it's probably old and musty. Uh, this one is, it's intrusive. It's very intrusive. This should be half as difficult because it's the 5th floor. So if this is unplayable right here, then I don't know. Yet again, I can't get my inventory off my screen. It just bugs out for some reason. Maybe that's why it feels intrusive. Things just don't work properly. Or it could be that I'm taking 200 to 300 damage of fireballs halfway across the screen, and it's not just one fireball, it's like 4, 5, possibly 10 fireball. Yeah. And I died even though I kicked it out. That might be why it feels like garbage. Let's try this again. As in, I'm not going to stop until I at least find one boss. Wait, I know exactly what to do. To avoid having to go through unnecessary content, unnecessary tedious anguish, I'm going to go see if Kurtz is up, because that's a boss. Kurtz is most definitely a boss. Kurtz is always in the same place. And if I can't 1v1 Kurtz with endgame gear, then something is truly fucked up. Something is truly broken. That right there is fucked up. I can't even eat my meat. Can't beat my meat, can't eat my meat, can't... I don't know. I'm not disconnected. Whatever, dude. Let's just get this out of the way. Pressing any hotkey while attempting to use a potion negates the effect of the potion. It won't do both things at once. So I guess that's to stop people from attempting to double pump potions. Talking Island, here we go. This should be feasible. I'm no longer level 80, I apparently de-leveled. Let's take a look at that really fast. Yeah, I'm 79 and 95%. However, I must have gained a lot of XP just hunting, because, I mean, I've died like, what, 6 times? 7 times? A shitload of times, and I finally de-leveled. Meaning... Alright, I'm butthurt. That's where Kurtz spawns. That's where Kurtz is on this server, and somebody else killed it. So... The thing is, there's barely anybody playing. There's barely anybody testing this shit. There's only like, I don't know, 5 people possibly who could be on the server. Alright, I think I'm done for now. This wasn't a very good test, but I mean, it kind of shows the difficulty curve, I guess. It's so difficult that the numbers don't add up properly, I guess you could say. It's not very good. And that's coming from somebody that's played this game since they were a wee lad, so I don't know. Give it a shot just so you can understand how bad it is. Or maybe I'm just biased, who knows.